Greetings, everyone. I want to give a special shout out to my two friends of the channel, Zach Attack's Movie Reviews and Kenny Sparks, for helping me with the thumbnail. So go check out their channels. I'll leave a link to them in the video description below. On to the video. I love the Pixar movie Lightyear. I've seen it a total of 7 to 8 times. 3 times in theaters, 3 weeks in a row, and the rest on Disney Plus. So you can tell I really enjoy watching this movie whenever there's an opportunity. It's not a perfect movie, and let's be real, no movie is perfect, but I definitely think this movie is underrated. I guarantee if this movie was marketed a lot better, more people would have seen it, because the movie was pretty good. It looked great too, you know, the VFX are awesome. The character designs are awesome. And the voice casting was great too, you know. Chris Evans did a great job playing Captain Lightyear. And James Brolin crushed it as Zurg. This movie is just cool. The story itself for this movie is pretty good. I love it. So throughout the movie, Buzz discovers that this planet they've been stranded on for quite some time, he discovers that's become their new base of operations. He learns to call that home, which I think is pretty cool. And that's great character growth for Buzz. I think it's great that you got our Buzz, who is the main hero of this movie, has this character growth, right? And then you got this old Buzz from an alternate future who has become bitter and corrupt, and he becomes evil, and he decides to rename himself Zurg, even though he's not the real Zurg. That's right, because in the movie, old Buzz clearly states that he borrowed the ship and its technology and everything with it. Meaning he stole this from the real evil Emperor Zurg. I love the ending for this movie as well, you know. We get to see a new version of Star Command. Buzz wearing his more Toy Story accurate Buzz Lightyear alpha suit. It looks cool. And I love how the ending pays reference to what you hear in the very beginning of Toy Story. You hear a similar dialogue where Buzz says there's a threatening invasion, right? That he's referring to evil Emperor Zurg. That's what Buzz mentions, is that sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, threatening invasion, evil Emperor Zurg, right? Well, in Lightyear, Commander Burns says there's an unknown threatening invasion. We're going to figure out who it is and why they're doing this. That's what they're setting up for Lightyear 2. They're setting up the evil Emperor Zurg, who is the real Zurg. So basically what they're saying is, hey, if you thought this guy who dressed up as Zurg was bad, who everyone thinks is Zurg, wait until you see the real Zurg. He's even worse. If you ever watched Buzz Lightyear Star Command, there was an episode where evil Emperor Zurg came face to face with an alternate timeline of an evil Buzz Lightyear who resembled Zurg a lot. And then, of course, there's also a main villain, or a side villain in the show by the name of Agent Z. So, maybe this evil Buzz becomes an agent of Zurg. That's just the lore. I will say that the deleted scenes are a little bit better story-wise, but I think the director, Angus MacLane, knew better, and that's why he scrapped them and probably was going to use them for a sequel, which hopefully we get one day, by Andrew Stanton, who is currently making Toy Story 5. Andrew Stanton also helped write Toy Story 2, and he was also the voice of the original evil Emperor, Zurg, in Toy Story 2. Overall, this very underrated Pixar movie is a 9 out of 10 for me. I love it. It's just Jim Crackin' dandy. Everything in this movie is just too cool. Please leave a like and subscribe today. Comment below and share this video with your fellow Space Ranger friends. Until next time, to infinity and beyond!